Look, guys, it's a frog. I got a frog here. Yeah. Look at him hop. It's pretty easy to catch a frog compared to a lot of other animals because they're not really as fast. Yeah, but just think, he's an amphibian, I'm a mammal. Yeah, and amphibians like frogs, they're more different than the rest of the tetrapods. All the rest of tetrapods, not just mammals, but birds, reptiles, all the rest are part of a group called the amniotes. And as amniotes, we have amniotic eggs. All amniotes that reproduce sexually have internal fertilization, whereas most frogs have, and most amphibians in general, have external fertilization. They all have non-amniotic eggs. Some of them have claws, but most of them don't. But most amniotes have claws. Most amniotes have claws. In the case of us, we humans don't have claws because we're primates. So we have nails, which is similar, but it's shorter and flatter and wider. The ungulates, they also, the hoofed animals, they don't have claws, they have hooves instead. But most amniotes have claws, whereas the amphibians, like frogs, most of them don't. There are some that do, but most do not. And their ribs do not form a cage like how ours do. And they have a different type of respiratory setup. Is called buccopharyngeal respiration, how they breathe. That's why they make the noise like whoop, and you always see them like the contractions, the unique like contractions on their body because of the way they breathe. Yeah, so but they can exist in most of the same environments as amniotes. You won't find like frogs naturally existing in any environment with no birds. But yeah, that's all for now. See ya. Or well, and by the way, you see like the movement on his body, right? The contractions, and they make the noise they make, right? They breathe through buccopharyngeal respiration, right? They don't have a diaphragm. Same goes for birds. Birds do not have a diaphragm. But all mammals have a diaphragm, including even bats, which bats, they fly like birds. So birds, their lifestyle is more comparable to ours than it is to a bird. And yet a bat, its body is still more like ours, more like that of a horse. And unlike mammals, which almost all mammals have 7 vertebrae in the neck, amphibians, I think most amphibians have just 1 vertebrae in their neck, actually. Whereas in the case of birds, they have a very large amount of vertebrae in their neck. And yeah, there's thousands of species of frog. But all sharing, ways that they do things such as hopping around. Other amphibians, there's the salamanders, and there's the caecilians. But yeah, In any event, that's all for now. See you guys.